Hello guys, hope everybody's doing okay. In today's video, we're going to look at how to check up history of items, especially moving from one S-log to the other. So let's say you have a computer or a laptop that was moved onto your books. You want to know when it was moved onto your books and who did it. But I'm going to do the one that you can track who did it in a separate video. So basically, we're just going to look at how to check history and how to interpret the page when the page opens up, how you interpret it. So that's what we're going to do right now. So let's get into it. So first of all, there are two ways you can do it. The first one is when you already have your serial number, you use a different route. You use IQ09. So you use IQ09 when you already have the serial number. So when you don't have the serial number, but you have the material number or the material description or the S-log which the item is on, right? You can just go straight to the S-log, then you go through the process. So first of all, we're going to do the one that we do for the S-log. Then after that, we'll do the one for the when we have the serial number. So let's continue. So this time around, I'm using, instead of the S-log, I'm using the whole UIC because it's just an example. So I'm just going to choose any of the items. So you double click on the serial number, then you click history. So this is the interpretation right there. So let me pause it and let me interpret it. So that is goods receipt. It tells you when the item got onto your books, right? So good receipt will give you a green um, color, and it tells you the date it was received. So this item was received into that particular S-log, right, on the 16th of August 2019. Let's move forward. And it also tells you which S-log is receiving it. So green, as you can see, the arrow is pointing down to the box, right? Green, and that is the S-log which received it. And the red right here tells you which S-log it came out from. So it came out from this S-log on this date, right? This S-log on that date, which is the same date. So let's move on. As you can see, when you put it on it tells you goods issue, goods received, good issue, right there. Good issue, goods received. Also, you can also see when a PB01 work order was created for the item, right? Right here on the 11th of June 2018, a PB01 work order was opened for it. Right here, you can also see 2017 PM01 work order for a KC system shortages was open. So PM01, that means the class 9 shortages was open in 2017. PM01, PB01 for class 2s was open in 2018. So you can see everything in here, right? Let's move on. So now let's take another item and look at how its interpretation is going to be. So let's take the HP laptop. Click on serial number, double click on the serial number right there, click on history. Okay, as you can see, we have good issue, good receipt. and the dates to it, and the S log is right here. These are the S logs. So basically, we're going to do another video on how to check who actually moved the item. So as you can see, we have the material document number, right? And we have the date. So when we go to ZMB 59, it will match up the date and the material document number, right? So when you get it that way, in ZMB 59, you can also see who actually did the transaction. So let's try the other way around, where we are not going to use the sub-hand receipt or the primary hand receipt, but we're going to use IQ09 because we already have the um, serial number. Same thing, nothing changes, just the same interpretation. You can also see work orders. Yeah, you can also see work orders right there. So basically, that is how you check the history. And I also give the interpretation to how which S loci came in, which S loci came out of. So basically, that it is. Thank you all guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you guys for watching.